Hello there, Magic the Gathering fans.
Hello, YouTube!
This is Brian.
This is Keith.
And we are Less Magic, More Gathering. Booyah!
You're way pumped up this week,
I
dude.
know, man. Sometimes I just got a feeling. So we are on, in response, top picks, Dominaria and non-Dominaria standard episode. We're on 5.
That
This
was
is
similar to what I would expect someone to sound like when they were having a stroke.
5. Sorry, I had to try to process how I was going to say it without completely just going...
Less magic, more gathering. Top picks. In response, episode 5.
Green.
Green instant spells.
I just want to make sure they knew everything we were going to talk about today.
Just, you decided to shuffle the words.
I think they understood. Anywho,
So you're gonna go first?
yeah, I'm going to shoot right in there. Alright, so I'm going to start with Dominaria.
Was that your shooting sound?
Yeah, sure, why not? It's something like a rocket, maybe, but...
Rockets
so
shoot.
I went with a 2-drop instant. It is a common. It is called Ancient Animus. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. If it's a legendary, then it fights target creature an opponent controls. So it seems pretty simple. Seems like, oh, I'm paying 2 just to do a prey upon, whatever, but it's an instant, so it's like, oh, how about...
Instant speed, prey upon, and you get a counter if
You're
it's
going
a
to be like,
legendary.
oh, I'm going to walk the Plank your Galta. Okay, well, I'm going to play this. The counter's kind of pointless at this turn.
Right.
But in response, I'm going to play this, and I'm going to kill your stupid card. So you're going to kill mine, I'm going to kill mine. So it's like, whatever. So it's not necessarily countered. That's one way to look at it. Or you can still just do it on a whim and be like, I just want to kill your stuff.
Yeah, into your turn, or
Yeah, end of your turn.
during
End of your
combat.
turn. End of your turn. I'm just going to, yeah,
The
especially...
instant speed's nice.
Yeah, especially if it's like it's a decent sized creature flying. As a matter of fact, something flying that they just had out that they're like I'm just gonna end your turn. I'm gonna play this. I use Galta as a reference because it's like one of the biggest cards they have out there. So it's just if you're playing it and it's like I'm just gonna do cool stuff and kill some of your stuff. And I still like you're gonna kill mine and in response I'm gonna kill yours before you kill mine.
Yeah.
So I just chose that. Simple, quick, and it just it gives you that extra counter too if you need it. But I like it. The instant speed is definitely useful because you never know when you're going to need it.
Because prey upon is a sorcery, right?
I believe so. I think it's usually played. Yes, I've never seen it played. Yeah, I have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's sorcery.
I think you're right.
Because you asked this question a while back before Dominaria came out, and you were like, is there an instant speed?
Yeah, prey upon is a sorcery.
And we were trying to figure that out. And there are cards that have an instant ability to do so, but I don't know what we came up with. But guess what? Dominaria has one now.
Rabid Bite is also a sorcery.
But that, what about that one that, I'm pretty sure it's Aether Volt or Kaladesh. I'd have to look it up.
Is it Hunt the Wild?
Yeah,
Hunt the Weak?
Yeah, no, not Hunt the Weak. I don't know what that is. Somebody knows. Woot, you probably know this.
Woot!
Woot!
We know you're watching.
It's, we talked about it, and Natural Aggression. Is that the one?
Natural aggression?
Yeah.
Natural... There's no...
Is there an aggression?
There's natural affinity, natural balance, natural connection.
Natural balance might have been it. What is that new? Is that
natural
standard?
order?
No, we're looking standard.
Look, man, you just sprung this on me.
I did. Anyway, if y'all know what we're talking about and we haven't got to it either way, still post it. I want to see what y'all looking up and trying to find stuff for what I'm trying to think. I just don't remember if that had instant speed. I think we were determined that it did, but I don't know if it really was effective.
No, it's not natural anything, because there's appetite for the unnatural is not the... Natural obsolence is in standard, but it's not fighting.
Anywho, we'll get to it later. I'll search it while he's doing
This one is at instant speed.
This
That's
one
what
is,
we need to
but
know.
now we have it, and that's a new thing for standard. So that's an excellent card, and I just like to. That's why I chose it, because it's a top pick for me, and it would be fun to do in someone's face.
Yeah, I like the instant speed on that. I guess I didn't realize that was there.
So next,
that's a good one.
Is for you.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right, I went with Wild Onslaught. It's a 4-drop. And it has kicker 4 too. So you can pay 4 and you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Obviously you want to try and get as many creatures out as you can. This would be good in your token decks, your saprolings, things like that. Your cat deck when you can get a big bunch of cats going. Any kind of aggro deck where you're trying to get a lot of creatures out there. And then you play this at instant speed, put a 1/1 counter on all of them. And most of the time, I would think your opponent wouldn't expect all your creatures to be going up +1/+1.
Yes.
It's also got the kicker. You can pay 4 more, so that makes it 8, which is pretty expensive, but depending on how you're using it and how deep into the game you are and what your board state is, it can be really beneficial. You kick it, you put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control instead. So, especially, I know you hate, I'm going to say it.
Say it. That's fine.
I'm going to say it.
Say it!
If you got a Winding Constrictor out there.
I didn't say I hated that card. You just use it all the dang time. So I was like, no, no.
No, you can't use that. But if you've got one out there, then that's going to put 3 1/1 counters on them for 8 mana. And like I said, it's situational. You got to have enough creatures out there that it makes sense to use this. But that was my top pick for Dominaria. Let's take a look. I know all the others had about 5 instant spells. I'm going to assume that Dominaria is the same.
In the general region.
So if we go green, instant spells in Dominaria, we've got 4 commons and 2 uncommons. So 6 total. So about the same. No rares. So were there any rare instant spells in Dominaria? Wasn't there one in blue?
I don't know.
Nope. Blue had an uncommon. White had all commons.
I don't think there's a rare.
So no rare instant spells in the entire Dominaria set.
But I think that's because they threw the legendaries in there for uncommon, so like we lost some of that rare stuff. I don't know. That's the way I feel about it. But either way, whatever, it's cool. We got some good stuff. And I figured out the card I was talking about, and it is neither a instant either. And it was Nature's Way.
Oh,
it deals
yeah.
damage with power, so it's one of those. It's also
instead of fighting, it just has
deals
your creature deal damage.
That's what came up in our little like powwow we had so many months ago about it. So yeah. And another one also is Savage Stomp, but that's still a sorcery. So yeah, this is our first instant that I can think of.
So it's the only instant in Standard.
Yeah.
That
if we're
you
wrong,
can make
and if
creatures
somebody
fight.
out there knows so, please post that stuff because we want to make sure that we're not completely missing it.
So now green instant spells. In the rest of Standard, what do you got?
What do I have? Boy, it's a good one. I like this one. I really do. Let me pull it up. Hold on. There it is.
Okay.
All right, so this is another one of those combat tricks that I like, but this is definitely on the defensive side. I mean, you could do it the other way, but it wouldn't make much sense, I guess.
Is it Blossoming Defense?
No, it's called Synchronized Strike. It's from Amonkhet. It's an uncommon. It's a 3-drop. So you get to untap up to 2 target creatures. They each get a +2/+2 until end of turn. So like it's a combat trick. Somebody's like, I'm going to hit you for this, and you've got your tapped big boy out. Well, not anymore. And it's more than one of them. It's 2. So, I mean, I guess, does it apply if you do it while attacking? You pretty much give your creature vigilance. Does the +2/+2 still occur, like, as they're swinging?
Sure.
Like,
As long as it's before combat damage is done.
so like when, like, yeah. So like I guess if they choose blockers, you can't in response to blockers though by playing that. It would have to be.
Sure. Yeah, you can.
So you still give them a +2/+2. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So it can work in both. That's a combat trick.
Read it again. What's it say?
It just says untap up to 2 target creatures. They each get a +2/+2 until end of turn.
Yeah. And I don't think you even have to use the untap. I think that they'll still get that +2/+2.
Yeah, but you would untap them as long as it doesn't die during that combat phase.
But if you've got something
vigilant.
that is vigilant, I don't think you have to be able to untap it to be able to give it the +2/+2.
Yes, it's like most of the rulings apply. You can still play that card as is, even if it was vigilant.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one I chose, and I like it because it works both ways. And I've always liked that combat trick, especially when it comes to like your defense. You've already tapped your creatures. You got 3 mana to spend, and they're like, okay, I'm coming at you, and we're gonna try to finish the game off. And you untap 2 creatures and say, not today.
Surprise!
Gotcha! But you all know me, or at least know from the videos, that I'm a combat trick kind of guy, and it's fun. So that's my pick for an other than Dominaria standard green instant card.
Alright, mine is kind of, again, just like last week. It's not a very versatile card. It does one thing, but it does it well. So, you know, if you're getting your face beat in, if you've got a slow deck, kind of a mid-range, or a, something that's not going to be able to keep up with some of this aggro stuff, you can cast yourself a little Life Goes On. And Life Goes On is a 1 green, what costs 1 green, you gain 4 life. If a creature died this turn, it's on either player's side, anywhere on the board, if a creature died, you gain 8 life instead. So if you're playing a one-on-one game, that's almost half your life total. You're gaining back for 1 green mana.
I like that one.
I mean, even if you sacrifice something for an ability of something else, you know, you can still pay 1 green and gain 8 life back. So
I've played that a few times. I think.
yeah, I've seen people play it, and I mean, you just kind of have to drop your head when somebody plays it against you because it's like, holy crap, 8 life.
We almost had him dead.
8 life? What?
What kind of game you playing over there?
So that's what I went with. Life Goes On. It's a common from Hour of Devastation.
Sweet, it's a good pick. I like them.
What are we gonna do next week? We're done with In Response.
Well, are we wanting to shoot and try to do sorcery or enchantments, or we did top pick cards already? It's just in general, but we, you know, they weren't creatures. I don't think, or did we do creature pick?
We did some creatures at the beginning.
That was for just Dominaria, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So artifacts, planeswalkers.
Let's surprise them.
Okay. Or hey,
So
better
we
yet, suggest something.
Yeah, if you
Throw
want
it down there.
If you want to hit us up in the
see.
comments section, give us an idea what you'd like to see next.
And if you got a sweet name for it, like we had for In Response, throw that out there too. We'll say, guess what? So and so said we should call it this, and we liked it, so we're gonna put it that way.
So that is Less Magic, More Gathering. Top picks, In Response, episode 5.
Boom.
That's the end of our five-week series.
I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah,
We had fun doing it.
you know, another thing you can post down there is what's your favorite instant spells?
Yes.
Doesn't matter the color. Let us know what your favorite instant spells are, and you know, fun ways that you've used them to screw somebody over.
Yes. Yeah, everybody's got a story. Tell us about it.
But yeah, we'll figure out something for next week, and we will go from there.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying top picks.
Next video is deck tag. Woo!
Tic tac. Deuces.
Deuces.